Okay, a lot of people have asked about timing on a sewing machine and how to adjust it. And if you go into your machine, and I'm trying to do this so you can get a good close-up of just where that timing adjustment is. And this is after you take and open up the front of your sewing machine where the light portion is. So that is, I've got a magnifying glass here so that you can actually see the spot that you need to look for. And inside, this is where the needle bar is. Right here's your needle bar, okay? Goes up and down. And on that needle bar, there's this little metal box. See this little metal box here has a black center. Well, there is a hole in there that's kind of like a screw. And what you need to do is loosen it to be able to move your needle bar up and down to make your timing correct. Now, the way you do that is you use an Allen wrench, which is one of these little guys. This is an Allen wrench. And it actually will fit into the center of that little guy. This probably isn't the right size. And then you turn it. So I wanted you to see close up what that looks like. And I'm going to back this out so that we can get into this a little bit better. So that little guy right there has it either has a regular screw in it, or most of the times it's an Allen wrench adjustment. You can't get the long end, you can certainly get the short end in it. And then you would go to the left and loosen it up, and then you move the bar. Now, before you do that, before you loosen that bolt at all, what you want to do is check how far off your timing is. And the best way to do that is to remove the presser foot. I put this one on tight because it does not want to come off. So I'm going to use my screwdriver to get it off of there. I didn't realize it was on there that tight. So, screwdriver, because this has a screwed on. Oh yeah, it was on there pretty tight. And I'm going to take this presser foot off in order to fix the timing. Well, this one, the timing is fine, and I'm going to show you how to tell that the timing is fine. And this foot has not been taken off of here in a while. It's on here snug as a bug. There it goes. Now, I've never had to change the foot on it before. Till now. Okay, so I have removed out of the machine the bobbin holder. And all I did to do that, you see this little metal bar. Let's see if you can actually see. I'm going to have to back it up just a little bit. Okay. So there's a little metal bar here. And that's what holds this piece inside, which holds your bobbin. So you push that back, take this out. Now you can actually see where the hook is. It's called a hook. And before you touch that adjustment on your needle bar, you want to take your needle and you want to make sure it's in the center position. And you're going to drop it down. Something just fell in there. I don't know what just fell in there. I'll have to turn it upside down and find out. Okay, so the hook is right here. So when you have this down at its lowest position, I'm going to do this again. You see the hook coming around here? This way. At the lowest position, and as it comes up, you should be able to see the hook coming around. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that with this magnifying glass. Let's see if we can actually see that little guy in there. We'll give it a whirl anyway, won't we? Let's see, from this position. Let's see if I can get you down there. The needle is on its way back up. And you can see the point of the hook is right behind it. Let's see if I can use this little guy. Here's the point of the hook just under that feed dog, and it's right behind that needle. Okay? And that's where it should be at that point. I'm trying to see if I can maneuver. There's not a lot of room here to fudge with. Trying to get it so you can actually see into there. Get that foot off of there. Let's turn this around this way. And I'm going to try. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now you can see the needle down in here. Get this camera over here. Here's the needle, and the hook is right behind it. Literally right behind it. And this was as it's coming up. So as it comes up, the hook goes around. You can see it going around. And watch again. As it comes down, the needle is coming down and down, and that hook is coming around, and that hook is right there, right where it should be. So what happens is that needle comes down with the thread, the hook grabs it and brings it up to make the stitch. Okay? Get that back out of the way. So when you loosen that screw to adjust it, you want to have that hook in place. So you're going to put the hook where it goes. And it's going to be right in line with where that needle is. So when you come down this way, and it starts coming up, when it's at its highest point, the needle is actually in line with the hook. Okay? So what you want to do is to adjust this because it's off. You loosen this up, and we also know that when it's all the way down, it's supposed to have basically what that hook is, meeting the needle. And this metal bar here, once you undo that screw in there, you pull this bar down so that it meets that hook. You can also do it where at your highest point, we know that the hook is where it's supposed to be. And if this needle is too low, this is the easiest way. Put your needle at the highest point with your hook in place, which it should be right there where it's supposed to be. And if that needle is not directly above it, you want to make sure that that needle is there, that it is at that point. A lot of people will put a mark on the bar with a like a permanent marker to know where to adjust this adjustment to. So that's the easiest way to change and fix timing on a sewing machine, is by taking all of this out so you can see where everything is at. Before you undo the screw, put the needle all the way down. So, and as it comes up, it starts moving away from it. So, go down and pulls it up. But you want to make sure when it's at the highest position that this needle in the center position is facing right in the middle of where that, just where the hook is. I don't know if you can see, that is the position of the needle with regards to the hook below. Hope this has been helpful for you. It's a very easy adjustment, but just slightly loosen this bolt in there. Don't do a huge adjustment, just loosen it just a little bit, just enough so that you can move that bar to where the needle is in the right place.